members only. There's something bugged, but I'll fix it. For now, I'll do a public today. So we had this high. Sorry, we had this high here just a little bit after 2 o'clock, and you can see how this took place just after, like, at 25 minutes or 27 minutes after the high. We have the high here, so we were pretty much on point as far as a high there, but we do see a higher price level, right? We're supposed to have a little bit of a decline off of that high, and then we should establish support and have this big move in the last few minutes to the upside to have a high for the day. And you could have exited out of a long trade here. Interesting. Well, you could have exited out at the open. You could have exited out here. And then in the midst of this dip, you might have opened up another long position for a swing trade. And you could close that swing trade here at the open. And then what I would do is I would open up a partial long here after this peak that in the first half hour, prominent peak that we saw off from pretty notably. And it gets kind of like mixed, like a mixed decline between roughly 10 and 11. In the midst of that decline, I'd open up a partial long, and then if there's another opportunity, maybe 12 or a little bit after 12, I would add to that partial long with the intent to close the long position at the close for a day trade. So keep in mind, guys, if you're dealing with pattern day trading, right? When you open this and then you open this and then you close both of them together, that's 3 trades in one day. You understand? Because you opened up twice and then you close together, it actually equates to 3 day trades. Or I guess 2 day trades, excuse me. Not 3, 2 day trades. But with that said, it's important to understand that, guys, so you don't get like red flagged and then they like freeze your account or make you do something like add $25,000 to it. You know, they're ridiculous. It's all designed to keep the little guy little, not to protect them like they swear. AV, let me ask you. So I was trying to do a members only just before this video, but I feel like there's something wrong when I'm setting it up. Did you see the members only video or the members only live before this and try to enter, or did you not see it, or did you just miss it altogether? I'm just curious because I got to get it working properly if it's not working. Same for you. It was like, did you happen to see the video, just the live session that I did just before this was members only, but I didn't see anybody hop on, and it was like 2:30. I was like, there must be something wrong. So I did a public, and here you guys are, which leads me to believe that somehow the way that I have the members thing set up. Oh, you did see it. Okay. It's weird. So were you on it, AV? Or you just saw it? You didn't hop on it? Because I didn't see. It was at 0. Okay, that's good. So everybody saw that. And did you guys, let me know if you guys, so you guys saw it, but did you hop onto it or no? Because I saw 0 as viewers. When I do public, I get all these numbers here. Interesting. It didn't show you at all. Were you trying to chat with me? Because there was nothing in the chat window. Yeah, I couldn't see the messages. Okay, so there is something wrong with it. I'm gonna have to contact Google and have them fix that. Yeah, I didn't see any comments, guys. So if you commented there, just re-comment here. In summary, are tomorrow and Monday morning bullish? I think so. Yeah, I think. See, here we go. We're going into a high. We should be in a higher price level here. And there's an opportunity to close out of a long here if you maybe opened one here to close out of a long at the open. We have a prominent peak that will sell off from, and it'll be an important range too. And we'll have kind of like a mixed decline. And you could open up a partial long here in the midst of that decline off of the peak and then add to it if there's opportunity around 12 or a little bit after 12 and close it for 2 day trades here at the end of the day at the close, or You could hold it for a swing trade, which is riskier, but in this situation, it does seem like you could hold it over pretty well, and it probably takes us back to same highs, and then we're at new highs on the 26th. Look at that, we're at new highs on the 26th. Wow, I probably didn't predict that in the dailies because I think I'm just kind of seeing that now. I mean, if it's bullish straight into the end of the month, March is going to be really ugly, guys. Wow. Oh my god, here we go again. These two play like nonstop, but they're so barky when they play. I apologize, guys. There's really not much I could do about it. Oh, yeah. She gives me a headache. I try to give her a treat. She doesn't want a treat. She just wants to bark at Hermes and play. All right, can you give guidance on SQ, bullish or bearish, remainder of February? It's mixed. It's really mixed, sidewaysy kind of stuff going on for the remainder of February. Equal amounts of bulls and bears, inflow and outflow. So it'll be kind of like this sidewaysy. Could be price swings, could be a narrow range, but it'll be like equal amounts of bulls and bears. Can I give guidance on Mara and M? Wait, Mara is... Oh, my bad. That's Mara Digital, right? It's to the downside for Mara, the remainder of February, and then M. Oh, Macy's. I was like, what's the M? I don't know M. Macy's. That's cool. I could go to... Oh, that's Bloomingdale's. I'm thinking of Bloomingdale's. Sorry. But that's the cool thing about living in New York. If I wanted to know if Macy's was a good stock, I would just go to the Macy's in like New York, in Manhattan, and just pick up the vibe and see what's happening, and I would be able to determine if it's a good stock or not. If I had time to leave my office space. All right, M for the remainder. Oh, we did that. Okay, so... NVIDIA, the remainder of February. Oh, that's 2025, sorry. What the heck? That was weird. What the heck? What is going on with these charts? They just keep closing on their own. Like, what the hell? Man, this like it's only February, and I got to tell you, the solar maximum of 2024 has already got so much shit like bugging out. It's like crazy. Nvidia, the remainder of February. So we probably have a higher price level tomorrow early in the morning that we like have a lot of volatility and sell off from. And then we probably have another high, if not higher, there on the 20th. Possibly, it's probably like the 20th, 20th, yeah. And then we see a reversal on the 27th. And this looks kind of sidewaysy to me as well. Just to recap, theta goes down, goes sideways from the rest for the rest of the month, and then down into March. Let's take a look again. Yeah, because I was either off the day before yesterday or more. I think I was really off yesterday, thinking that I was off. How ironic is that? Because there you go. If I had left that, if I'd left the ellipse that I had here, this would have been right within the range of the ellipse, as expected. And that's why I say doubt equals loss in this system. Really does. Oh, that's Nvidia, I think. Yeah. Okay. So theta. The heck? What is going on with this thing? Wow, I'm gonna have to close out. It's like bugged. All right, I hate looking at it with the on this side. It just seems strange to me. Yeah, it looks and it does look sideways when we look at the end of February as well. That's a very sidewaysy card. There's a drop here in March, but it ends pretty sideways as well. So it could be that we drop and then go sidewaysy into March, or it could be that we go sidewaysy into March, drop and then go sidewaysy. Could be one of those two, but I think we probably reached the high right there on the 19th. That's about the 19th. If you were to make this the first and this the last day of the month, that would be about the 19th. I did think it was going to go higher originally, but I don't know. Something was going on there. I feel better, a lot better today. Will Dell be more bullish or bearish the remainder of February? Bearish, significantly bearish off of a prominent peak. Can you ask the cards if we are still, hey Robert, if we're still early in the altcoins crypto bull run cycle? I got a yes for that. Hey, Proof. Ethereum for the rest of the month? Yep, I'm going to close out a preview because this is pissing me off. Well, actually, I might be fine with Ethereum. Let's see. Yeah, it's okay now. Well, I pretty much nailed that ellipse. My God, I think probably, and I would have nailed the ellipse that I got rid of yesterday. So pretty much when I put an ellipse up, I think I've been one like wrong once this year, out of all of the ellipses that I put up. Pretty sure. All right, so Ethereum for the rest of the month. Yeah, so we had that sharp drop there on the 21st. Volatility here on the 22nd, but it ends to the upside, which there is a cross-reading correlation energy here, like kind of like a minor energy, but indicating some sort of high here. And you can see that we did like in intraday reach a new high, but I think this was probably the drop here. This candlestick was probably, or the wick, the bottom wick was probably the drop, the sharp drop in a period of volatility. And then we should see a notable reversal on the 23rd. I think we might see a new high on the 24th. There's a good shot we see a new high on the 23rd, on like the end of the day on the 23rd or on the 24th. And then it looks kind of mixed, and then gets kind of bearish in the last, like the very end of the month. Kind of mixed. In the last week it goes from mixed to bearish. No, you did not miss coin. Let's take a look. Okay, so there's looks like there's probably a rally into the end of the month. I don't think that we see a higher price level. Uh, I don't think we see a higher price level there. Let me see. Yeah, so there's probably like this move to the upside into the end of the month, and then right around the cusp, I'm advised not to chase that rally. Right around the cusp, there's a drop to and through support to meet another support and then rotate sideways there, like in the first week or two, like probably the end of the first week. Will QQQ go to 448 next week? Oh my god, that's so annoying. Every time I try to take my finger off of it, it moves. Like, come on, solar maximum, you're pissing me off. And of course, it goes the opposite direction. There we go. Okay. I got a yes for that. Within a rally that increases with momentum moving forward in time. Wow. Which week will ETH be most bullish in March? And will April be more bullish than March for ETH? I'm looking at the wrong month. Actually, I don't need this here. I'm just going to look at it like this. Which week will be most bullish? Probably like the first 2 to 3 days of the month. Yeah. That looks the most bullish in the entire month. First 2 to 3 days. And be careful because here's that unicursal again, right? As a strong theme card. So like right here on the pivot, which is probably why we haven't seen a decline like we thought we would see with the theme card from February being the Hermit card. It's because we're creating that unicursal hexagram energy, and then off of that we're going to decline and revisit a support level, and it looks like it takes place like here in March as expected. Which has a higher one, March or April? Where the heck? Where's my 1 year? Yeah, April has a higher price level. Yeah, April has a higher price level. It's either the same or it's higher. I'm pretty sure it's higher. That probably sets the high, like the price level of the highest high for the year right there. Either that or in August, but August is probably the same price level as April. Oh, dope. Two more year readings. No, no worries, Robert. I'm actually in the midst of doing that. I just have to finish. I did so many 1 years. I have to finish the April recordings before March comes around. So I'm just tying up the last of the April recordings, and there was a couple of custom April recordings as well. So I need to get those out, and then I'll be right back on recording your stuff. But all of your readings are already in process. I've done the first of 3 stages. Which is actually the longest part. Takes the longest. The first stage. It was like when I released the April monthlies, then we'll get into that, but I haven't released them yet. I don't like to talk about them until they're released. But that's coming out really soon. If you've got for those of you watching, if you've got the all paid monthly, then you'll have access to all the Aprils. They're coming out like over this weekend, and you can also get the public version of the April readings by being early access on our website. And again, guys, all of those prices are going up. We wanted to give it a couple more days because of the radio show that we had. But I'm kind of thinking we might even raise it tonight. I got to talk to my web guy. It's either tonight or tomorrow. It's definitely not going to be prolonged past the weekend. We're not going to prolong it again. And all the prices will be double. So make sure to lock in the lower price for your subscription, because it'll remain that price even after we raise it for all the new people. And it'll stay that way until in essence, will be a 50% discount locked in for life unless canceled. It's like $2,500 off, basically more than $2,500. All right, and I think that's it, guys. Perfect timing here. So I'm gonna roll. Thank you all so much for watching. Look out for the changes with the memberships. As I mentioned, we were gonna change the memberships, and I don't know if that means we have to close the old ones. But if you get if you lose your membership or something, we'll figure out a way to kind of make up for that for you if we have to do it that way, because YouTube's not as easy to work with as, say, our Wix website. So look out for those changes. Look out for the price increases. And we might actually we're considering, once the price increases, we're considering doing one more ultimate, which the ultimate subscription is the lifetime subscription to lifetime access to all subscriptions, present and future. We said we weren't going to offer it again, so we're not going to offer it again for the same price. It's going to be, if we do it, it'll be 10,000, which is still way underpriced. But if we do it, and it'll just hang there until it's purchased, who knows? It might take forever. It might take 6 hours like the last one. Who knows? But I'm willing to do that for 10. I'm not willing to do it more than once, but that would give us a nice buffer in our account. A really nice buffer. Not that we don't have a little one now. We've got a nice little cushion, at least for a little while. And that's thanks to everybody here, actually, all the people in the live. So I just want to say thank you for all that support. It really does mean a lot to me, guys. It really does. It's actually kind of isolating to do this stuff. The kind of lifestyle that you have to live is kind of isolating, and then people don't understand it. So it's cool when I have friends I can count on. And that's how I see you guys. But with that said, I'm gonna roll. Thank you all so much for